Miss Chicago, what up, though? Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. I'm about to start in 1 second. I just had to put a new intro up there. Well, I didn't. I just had to edit it. But here we go. Oh, that ain't it. Oh, that's the original one. I could have pulled it. Man, I could have pulled
What up, man?
it. I'm here for a reason to deliver a message, and I'm gonna articulate it the best way I can to. But I am gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I am not sparing. I can't help how people feel. Right?
Oh Lord.
Here you go. Don't worry. I don't.
Say that.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
What up, though? It's the word. You know what it is. We're gonna talk about perception and perspective. My bad. I'm a little started a little premature, but yeah, we're gonna talk about perception and perspective tonight. But before we do that, I don't know if y'all know her, but she is a YouTuber. She was over in the Kwame Brown sector. You know, she been in the Hassan Campbell sector and a couple other sectors. You know, Lady DJ. If y'all familiar with her, she passed away. So I just want to say rest in peace, Lady DJ. I did watch a lot of her content, and she kept me entertained, laughing. I didn't agree with everything, but that's life. You ain't gonna agree with what everybody do, but it ain't about agreeing. It's about just respecting people for who they are, you know. And I respected her for who she was, and the form of entertainment. Yeah, I watched. I'm not gonna lie, I was entertained. I used to get off here, and a lot of times, you know, I go sit in her bushes and stuff. Like I said, I didn't agree with everything, but you know, you in life, it's not about agreeing with everybody. It's really not. A lot of times you ain't gonna agree with nobody, but you know, shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. Rest in peace. Peace and respect to her family. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. You know.
You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick. You left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Man, my bad if y'all ain't hear me earlier. Man, my daughter had my mic unplugged. I didn't even know the mic was unplugged. But yeah, so perception versus perspective. Let me pull some stuff up real quick. But yeah, it's a difference between the two. You know, most people utilize a perception, right? And the definitions are a little similar, but they entail different procedures, right? So we're gonna talk about that because it's just my understanding that most people use a perception, and I understand that because that's how we intake information. But it's not. It's really the component that I really want to key on is what happens when you intake the information. What makes perception and perspective different, right? So that's what we're gonna talk about. Let's see. Family is yeah, I feel that, Miss Chicago. I appreciate that definitely because tomorrow ain't promised today. We all can be here 1 second and be gone the next. Oh, hold on, what just happened? Oh, yeah, YouTube playing in the background. Prayers to her family. Yeah, yeah. You know what? And I learned a long time ago, Miss Chicago. Like I always try, even if you have difference of opinions with people, especially family, always try to leave on a positive note. Agree to disagree if you got to, but try not to leave with any anger or malice in your heart because at the end of the day, it may be something small or something little you can get over, and you might not get the opportunity. You know, I had friends like that where we fell out or something stupid, but you don't think about demise, especially when you're young. But fell out something stupid, and then later on, the person gone, and you can't say sorry. You can't let whatever happened go. There's no correcting it. They gone. So I try not to, even if I don't, even if we agreed to separate, I still want to do it peacefully, right? Just that's how I do because I don't want that weight on my heart. So, but yeah, tomorrow ain't promised today, man. So we just have to do our best to be our best, right? Just do our best to be our best. But okay, let me share this with y'all. So let's get an understanding like of what the words entail. Why do I always do that? Okay, here we go. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. All right, so we're talking about perception, right? This is the ability to hear, to see, or become aware of something through the senses. The state of being or processing of becoming aware of something through the senses, a way of regarding, understanding, or interpreting something, a mental impression, right? Intuitive understanding and insight. So that's what perception is. So basically, what perception is how we information right through our senses. That's perception. That's how you download information. So where people get perception and perspective mixed up is a perception. What is built is based on our beliefs. When we intake the information, what do we do with it? We associate it with what we know, right? So perception is all about us, the individual, how we view, how we feel. A lot of times, like I told you, when you download information, you usually attach it to an emotion. That's how you download or store information in yourself. Is you use emotions, how you feel about it. The stronger the feeling, the more vivid the memory becomes. Right. So perception is based on how we down is the process of intaking the information, but what comes out like so once you hear something, for example, when people say this is my opinion, they're normally telling you how they feel about something, right? It's more of a feeling. Why? Because they downloaded the information, and now they have an opinion. Now they feel some way about something. Very few people give a perspective because hold on, let me let's get back to the screen real quick. Okay, you can hear me. Cool. Very few people have a perspective because a perspective isn't based upon how you feel about something. My bad. I like Google. I don't like this. Okay. So now perspective, the art of drawing. Well, okay, that's the wrong definition. Each words have multiple definitions. So let's go into Merriweather. A mental view or prospect, a visible scene, one giving a distinctive impression of distance. The interrelation in which a subject is part of a mental view, the capacity to view things in their true relation or relative importance. That's the definition when we pertaining to people drawing conclusions, right? That's the definition. Perspective is actually a mathematical term. So that's why you see a lot of the beginning terms talking about angles and stuff. But so what a perspective is you're looking at things not with your emotions, but you're looking at it from its truest nature. So if we see something on the news, for instance, husband and wife, if you see a domestic violence, a husband beating on a wife, right? You might feel some type of way about it, right? But then you start hearing the wife was hitting on him and it was really self-defense. A perspective would be looking at the information in the totality without your emotion, no matter how you feel. You may feel like a man shouldn't hit a woman, right? And that's our perception. That's how we view things. That's how we view life. A man should never hit a woman no matter what. But a perspective is this. A man has the right to defend themselves against, no matter if it's a man or woman. A person has the right to defend themselves. So if the female was hitting on the man first and the man then hit the female, he has that right. That's perspective, right? You just looking at things for what they are in its rawest nature, without none of your emotions attached to it. And like I said, very few people can do that. It seems like it's easy, but think about how often when you look at things, do you not look at it from an emotional standpoint about how you feel about it? That's rare. It's actually rare that people do that. It's a small percentage of people who build perspectives and not use perception when they're looking at anything. And it's basically looking at things for what they are and not how you feel about it. There's a lot of things like racism. I have a perception and I have a perspective on it, right? My perception is that the shit is foul. Like it's not right that you treat people different because they have a different skin color. Like, to me, the way I feel about that, I think is stupid, right? But my perception, that's my perception. Now my perspective is this. I understand it. And once I understand it, I can't be mad at them people because they literally understand that they can be wiped out just by one group of people procreating. You can wipe a whole race of people out just by procreating, right? So them people feel like they have to be like this for their own survival. You put me in a state of survival, then I understand I'm going to do whatever I need to do. So my perspective is I understand racism. I don't even get mad at it. I feel it's stupid, but I understand it. So I just stay away from those people because I know they feel like like I'm going against their survival. Me, especially the more you thrive, they think you taking something from them, right? Like, nah, I ain't taking nothing from you. I ain't taking nothing. But that's the difference between the two. So is one that you're putting your emotional output, right? It's not about the intake because the intake is all through your senses, right? It's about what you do with the information. How do you assimilate it? So it's more of the process of assimilating information that either builds a perception or a perspective. Because perception itself is just you using your senses, taking the information in. But then when you take that information in and you regurgitate it, you give your opinion about it, it's going to either be a perception or a perspective. So technically, there's no perspective without perception because perspective is just simply the regurgitation of information. It has nothing to do with the intake. The whole intake of information and process is the perception. It's how the perception is built. And you're using your five senses. So what I had to understand, right, is I'm gonna feel some type of way about everything, right? But them are my feelings, right? Them ain't nobody else's responsibility. They mine. So even though I may feel some way about something, I have to look at it from a world view, from a perspective, because sometimes what's not right for me might be right for people around me, right? So it's not taking the L, but I had to learn that. Like sometimes the right thing, it might not be right for me, but it might benefit people around me. So this one, I'm gonna just fall back, and allow this to occur because it's gonna help people I like. It's gonna help people I love. I had to understand it ain't all about me. We only here for a minimum time, right? We ain't. I mean, nowadays you ain't even promised 50 years, right? So that's a limited amount of time that we're here. So why not, for me, right? Why not try to help and benefit other people, especially myself and my family, right? And doing that, you understand, like sometimes it's you who take the L. It's not even really an L, but sometimes it's best for you to, sit back and let things occur because it's beneficial to people around you. And sometimes not all the time, don't put yourself in that position all the time, but sometimes, you got to have a perspective and look at it without an emotional standpoint. It's not really about how I feel, but or shout out to Meek. What up, Meek? Appreciate you, sir. I had to learn is shout out to my 33 brother, Mr. Gary Buster Brown. Because we always say it's not about who's right, it's about what's right. So sometimes what's right for the group might not benefit me. So I had to learn just, step back and allow, people to benefit. And that's what you do when you a unit, when you a community, when you a tribe, if it benefits the majority, then, that's the way to go. But sometimes people will get selfish and, it'll be me. And it's based on the perception. It's based on the perception. So, but yeah, I just wanted to spit that, get the differences out. Yeah, that kind of hit me. I had just watched, I say Miss 504 went live, and I'm like, that's kind of late. And when she said, Lady DJ passed away, I was like, man, it kind of scrambled my brains because, like I said, I didn't agree with everything she did, but, somebody not here no more. It's not really about, for me, I practice, ancestry. So it's not really about, the negative, but it's finding the positive, and a lot of times I watched her content and, she had me laughing and I enjoyed it, so, but she not here no more. So, shout out to her, man. Rest in peace and shout out to her family, but yeah, that kind of threw a curveball. I had a whole show set up, but, um, yeah, that's reality though. We only here for a brief moment, a blip in time. But while we're here, we can do great things. We can impact. We can leave a positive influence on people, right? And that's my goal, man. Is to, when I'm gone, people go say whatever they want to say, but I know I have touched a lot of hearts. You can't change people, but you can inspire them and you can influence them. But change comes from within. But you can be that spark, that changer. You can be that. I know because people have did that for me. There's so many people seeing potential in me, and they took chances, right, and gave me opportunities, and I ran with them. But I know everyone don't have that luxury, because that's what it is in life. When people give you opportunities, a lot of people don't help people no more, especially nowadays. People don't be trying to help people. So I know it was a luxury, and I appreciate it and I try to play it forward. So if I can, help somebody with something or create an opportunity, I play it forward, because I know everyone don't have that in their life. The more I sit back and look at my life, I didn't have the most conventional or easy upbringing, right? I didn't, but I have to recognize what I did have, because even though I may not have what I think I should have, I had a lot more than a lot of other people. I had my mother. I had access to my dad. I wasn't living with him, but I can talk to him. He was there for me. Anytime when I needed my dad, he was always there. Um, and my mom was always there. If I was right or wrong, she had my back. Now, she told me up later. I ain't gonna lie, a couple times. She fought for me, and then as soon as we got home, she told me up. But in front of them people, oh nah, she had my back 100. So, and a lot of people don't have that luxury, right? So I try to be that, because I know how it benefited me. So if I can give people an opportunity, or help them or assist them, I try to do that. You can't do that to your own detriment, but I mean, you can be a resource. You can be a blessing to someone else. You never know. Just being kind to people sometimes, just making time to have a conversation with people. You never know what people might be going through, and allowing people to vent and get it off their chest. Sometimes that's all what people need. They just need someone that they can talk to and not be judged. That's why I say it's really no point of judging people, because we all fall short. We all do. We all done did something or thought some crazy stuff. So just trying to be a positive influence, or create an environment where people can thrive and not be judged. I think that's been doing. That's what we gonna continue doing. And I try to be authentic as possible. I do. I try to be transparent. I try to be approachable. All I can do is try, right? I can just try, but I got backup. And my bro, he'd get on my head quick. Shout out to Gary. Bro, get on my head quick. Shout out to Tay. She'd get on my head too. So just having that support, it makes this a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier. It makes it more enjoyable too. And then everybody who come through, in Chicago, meet, Dee probably being here later, Commander, shout out to the 9, man. Y'all make this, fun, because it's not easy, especially doing what I'm doing, doing what we doing. It's not easy, because drama is entertainment, and these platforms were built for entertainment. So people want to be entertained. So, but I'm not. I'm just personally not into the drama. Um, I understand it because it's life. Life is drama. That's why I don't be coming on here creating no more drama than what I need. I got 2 little kids, man. That's enough drama, man. I waited till I got older to have kids. I thought that was the smart thing. I don't know. Now I'm starting to rethink that because these little things got too much energy, man. I'm like, y'all just bouncing around all the time. That's why I call them thing one and thing two. Y'all ever see that new Cat in the Hat movie with what's my man name? Nate the Great is in the building. What up, bro? Appreciate you. Hey, Nate, what is that actor in that Cat in the Hat movie? What is his name? Mike Myers, right? Y'all seen that Cat in the Hat movie with Mike Myers? When thing one and two just bouncing all of that's how my kids are. They literally bounce, 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 bounce. I'll be like, God dang, man. I be chasing, like, I be at people chat. They be like, oh, like, yeah, my bad. I'm chasing my daughter. I'm literally chasing her around the house. She got a marker writing on all the walls. I'm like, your mama go kill me. Like, and running, laughing. And I'm like, my son just sitting back. Like, I told you she had the marker. Like, why you ain't get it from her? Like, man, so I'm telling you, that's why I call them thing one and thing two. And both of their birthdays coming up. We in December already. Man, this is wild. Time going too fast. It's going too fast. My baby's about to be 5 and 2. 5 and 2. My son, it felt like we just had him. He passed my belly button. I don't know how tall this little ninja is. My ninja is, he gonna be a monster. His back is developing. I'm like, I got a 25-pound kettlebell, I'm trying to, get back in shape with. He lifting that. I'm like, bro, stop lifting that. He doing squats. I'm like, bro, chill. He gonna be a little tank. He gonna be a tank. Cause my mom is 5'6", and I was taller. I had a growth spurt and stopped. I stopped at 6 foot. I'm a little over 6 foot, almost like 6.5. I'm almost 6.5. I'm more than a quarter, but I'm less than a half. But I stopped growing when I was like 16. I've been 6 foot since I was 16. They thought I was gonna be like 6'4", 6'5", but nope, I stopped growing. But my son, I was 13, 14. I was taller than my mom, and she 5'6". I was taller than my mom at 14. I was taller than my stepdad at 16, because he was 5. I think he's 5'9", maybe 5'10". And my dad is 6 foot, so I got like inches over him. Like everybody, I think the tallest person in my family that I knew of. I didn't get to meet him, but it was my uncle. They called him Uncle Shaq. He was 6'7", 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". But that was my grandmother's uncle, actually, or my grandmother's brother. But he died when she was little. But when I seen a picture of him, I'm like, and them old black and whites, he like towering over everybody. Yeah, he like towering over everybody. But yeah, I'm at work. Yeah, appreciate you, Meek. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm gonna start coming out the bushes. I've been in the bushes, y'all. I've been dealing with my own issues and little health issues, but I've been listening, man. I've been hitting the likes. I'm still supporting everybody. Even if you don't see me in the chat, I'm Batman. I'm still there. Trust me, I'm there. Yeah, I'm just getting myself together too. 'Cause, I had some health issues. Last November was rough. I think I got to go see a specialist, but I think I finally got everything worked out. So, feeling stronger and getting back to the program. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about that, perception. I was gonna play a video, but everybody think they know everything, right? And just even by the definition, that's all people got to do is comprehend what the word means, or actually look at it in this order of operation, how to apply it, right? They call it order of operation, but how to apply it. How is it applied? So it's not only good to look at a definition, but understand how to apply that word. How is the word applied? And like I said, when you look at perception is just basically how we intake information. We use our senses, and the information that we intake builds a perception because it's based upon how we feel. So perception is all about you. Perspective is how you regurgitate it, but it's how you also not attach emotions. That's the easiest way to understand it, is you're not attaching emotions. You're looking at things for what they are. Right? So that's like, think about this. If you go outside and it start raining, you be like, dang, man, I wanted to do everything. I had some stuff I wanted to do, but my day messed up because it rained, right? That's a perception about how you feel about the rain. It's raining now. It's what I can't do. But a perspective would be like, okay, yeah, we know we need rain. This will water the grass, the trees, rain is good, but if it's all about you and you had stuff to do, the rain ain't good. So that's the easiest way I think I can explain perception and perspective, right? Because the fact that it's raining is actually good. That's what nature needs. We don't have to water our grass when it rains. Now I can save some money on my water bill. The farmers, they getting the crops watered. The soil stay moist. Rain is good. We need rain. Without rain, we can be obsolete. Back in the day, we used to have to do rain dances because we had droughts. This whole civilization has got wiped out because it didn't rain. But people with a perception, and they got something to do, that rain to mess up their whole day. Miss Tracy, what up, though? Appreciate you, sis. Appreciate you. The rain to mess up because it's about them and what they need to do. So that's our perception. Our perception is based on our needs and our wants and our desires. A perspective is just looking at a situation for what it is. If it benefits you or not, it doesn't matter. Because what you're building is a perspective, right? So that's the difference. Miss Tracy, I was in your chat. I think, was that earlier? It was either yesterday or today. I was about to type, but my daughter, you was driving. I think that was earlier today. I'm gonna start typing and commenting. I just been just trying to get myself together. Just trying to get myself together. But I'm still here. I'm still rocking with y'all. We still gonna do some content. I'm not paying none of these bills until after the new year. I got kids and sisters and God, kids, everybody birthday this month. So I'm broke, okay? I'm not paying $50 for this. I'm not paying for no editing apps. Well, one of them I paid for the year. So yeah, I can still get down on Viva Video. Yeah, I can still get down over there, but I ain't paid for Canva for the year. So that's why y'all see me recycling thumbnails. This is my broke month. November, December is my broke months. I ain't got no money. And then it'll be March. I'll be broke in March. It's like all my family was born around the same time. So, and it's just things that, we do as a family. But yeah, that's all I wanted to touch on. I ain't gonna keep y'all too late. I don't know. Did I drop the link? Yeah, I dropped the link, but I ain't gonna keep y'all too late. I got some stuff to do in the morning. But I wanted to leave y'all with that, man. I should have played the video. Maybe we'll do a part two. Because I know Brother Gary gonna want to ask some questions. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna have like 80 comments. Shout out to Gary. Hey man, that's the bro, man. I appreciate him so much. Man, Gary is amazing, man. If y'all ain't rocking out with G, man, go check him out. That's my 33 brother. He's a really amazing dude. All y'all amazing to me, but it's just you rock out with people, and Gary was one of the people. He just constantly constantly pushes me, and I love that about him, man. Gary constantly pushed me when I say a better you is a better us. He said, "Well, you get better so we can get better." Like Gary really like, and like me, that's huge. I love people. I need people in my life like that, to push me, because that's how you excel to different levels in life, and I always had that. And my best friend, he passed away about 5 years ago. When he passed away, I didn't really have that no more, and I missed that. And I ain't gonna lie, like that man pushed me to become, he pushed me to evolve in life. He taught me what humility was. I thought humble was just bowing down to things. He said no. He taught me about humility and grace. Master classes on it. I seen this dude knock somebody out, put a pillow under their head, and when they woke up, offered them a glass of water and told them why, like, look, man, I asked you to stop cussing in my house and my wife, to respect my wife. And, I had to show you, you just couldn't do that, but I'm not mad at you. I'm looking like this dude crazy, but the humblest man I ever met, man. Humblest man, he give you the shirt off his back, shoes off his feet. I seen him do it. I've seen him do it literally. And when he left, man, that was but then Brother Gary came in, and they got different styles, they different people, but it's that pushing you. Like Gary, he always know I got another level. So, he challenges me, man, and I enjoy that. Tay do that too, man. Shout out to my sis. Shout out to the 9, man. But yeah. I knew you was gonna be in here, sis, before I get off. But yeah, y'all know I get excited when I see Didi. Shout out to Didi, man. A lot of y'all, man, y'all kindness goes a long way. Especially in today's world. Y'all kindness really goes a long way, man, and we appreciate that. Not just me, but we talk often. I talk with the 9 a lot. And we appreciate the people who support us. And we try to support y'all too. But yeah, y'all really amazing people, man. And I'm happy I met y'all through this. I know, unconventional, the way we all met, but that don't mean we can't build together. We can't even just wish the best for one another. Cheer each other on. And I appreciate y'all do that because y'all don't have to. Anytime I go live, y'all come through. No matter how long y'all stay, y'all come check your boy out, and I appreciate that. And it's the consistency that makes it authentic, right? And like I said, I know a lot of times I don't be in chats or nothing like that, and I'm not using nothing as an excuse. It's just I just keep things. I try to be transparent. I'm legally blind. A lot of times I sit in the dark. I sit in the dark a lot. But the days my eyes is good, I use them. The days they not, I relax. I kind of sit back. So I listen to a lot of things. I don't even watch a lot of things. I don't even watch. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 65-inch TVs in my house, and I don't watch none of them. Anything I watch, I have to watch it on my phone because the other screens are too big and it's too much light. So glasses that help me with the light. So that's why y'all don't really see me with the eye patch no more. You see me with my glasses on because now I have something to help me see. I don't have to. I had this big computer screen. KY, what up, though, my brother? KY, what up, though, man? Hey, man, I'm sorry to tell you this, bro. I know you knew Lady DJ. She passed away, man. Yeah, Lady DJ passed away. Nate, I think you know Lady DJ too. But I know KY, I know Lady DJ. Yeah, Lady DJ passed away, bro. So yeah, I had this thing to help me. It was like a magnifying glass, but that made the light even brighter. So I got this tint on my glasses, but they put that blue screen or whatever it is, so it kind of reflect so I can see better in the light now. So that's why I like wearing my glasses when I go live now instead of the eye patch. because it helps me see it. I don't have to use that big screen thing. But like I said, there's no excuses. I can do better, and I am. Uh, at least say what up though in the chat. If y'all see me say peace and light, I'm in the bushes. I'm listening. I'm just letting you know I'm there. Because a lot of times just looking at the phone, trying to go through that's a lot. I mean, it's normal. You know what I'm saying? I don't complain about nothing, but just constantly looking at the phone, scrolling and trying to read the little my eyesight ain't that good. So a lot of times I just listen, and I know some people it ain't nobody really have to care. I'm just telling you why, I don't really be in a chat like that. I'm just telling you what it is. I try to be transparent, but I do listen to a lot of content. Put my earbud in and be chasing my daughters around, chasing my daughter and my son around. So I listen to a lot of content. I just don't be in the chats and stuff. I watch a lot of replays. I got people I like to support, but I also like the content people make. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they be spitting sauce. I like to hear the encouragement. I just like when people chilling. Like I can like zone out in Miss Tracy's chat when she just doing her thing because it's a cool environment. It ain't no drama. You can just sit back and crack jokes and enjoy life, man. I be chilling in Nate chats all the time. And I be wanting to get on this panel, but about time, it's just, the kids. But yeah, just sitting back, bro. I still be supporting. You look at your things, you'll see somebody in Michigan watching your shit. That's me. But yeah, I ain't gonna stay on. I ain't even want to take it to an hour. I got a couple things I want to knock out. Got this lamb. I've been marinating it for almost been 36 hours. This lamb been marinating. It's time to yeah, that's gonna be dinner tomorrow. Got a rack of lamb. So yeah, I'm about to get that done. But yeah, man. Perception and perspective. Like I said, everyone has a perception. Very few people use a perspective, and that's because I'm telling you how to create or design a perspective, and it's beneficial to see things. It's not always about how you feel about something. Just understanding what things are a lot of times can help you understand situations and circumstances, and you can say if it's right or wrong for you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people use a perception, and that's when they get in trouble a lot because it's always about how you feel. And just because you feel some way don't mean it right. Most people don't even understand their feelings, right? I'm just being honest. A lot of people will feel some way about something and then later on realize they was wrong. But it's that feeling. People always say, go with your gut feeling. You better make sure your gut feeling, you define that. Make sure you understand what you feeling. Because I'm talking from personal experience. It's better to look at things logically. Even when we say discernment, right? Most people don't even know what discernment is. People think discernment is intuition. Intuition is how you feel about something. Discernment is how you logically look at how you feel. Discernment has nothing to do with feeling. It's all logic. Don't believe me? Look. Okay. Let me share it. So discernment is more about how you logically see things, right? Intuition is how you feel about stuff. The ability to judge well, right? So now we got to start breaking down words. How do you judge things? You don't judge things from an emotional standpoint. Think about court of law. It's about the facts and evidence, right? So when you're using discernment, you will feel some type of way. Now you got what the process of using discernment is. The feeling is the intuition. Okay, something ain't right. Now you have to logically seek or observe what's not right about it. Okay, maybe I'm in the wrong environment. That's why I feel this way. Okay, let me get out of here. That's using discernment. So intuition would be the initial feeling of something's wrong. And now I'm looking around. Hold on, man. This area looks shady. It don't look like nothing good going on. Let me get out of here. That's discernment. Intuition is just a feeling. Okay, I feel something ain't right. And you sitting there trying to figure out what's not right, and then bam, something happened. But your intuition told you to leave, or something wasn't going right. The discernment is the ability to judge, to observe, and make a decision. That's discernment. Is your ability to observe, judge, and make the correct action. That's discernment. Discernment has nothing to do. The feeling is what sparks the discernment. That feeling is just your intuition. But it's how you judge. It's how you break down the information. Even in the Christian context, perception in the absence of judgment with a view to obtain a spiritual guidance or understanding. So even in the spiritual sense, right? Like in a biblical sense, perception in the absence of judgment, meaning the way you look at things without judging it, looking for spiritual guidance. So looking at things, okay, like Jesus said, turn the other cheek. Or those without sin cast the first stone. That's what Jesus was okay. Let's use our discernment. Look, we know what she did was wrong, right? But now you want to take her out. But have you did something that was wrong? Yeah, but you still here. No one took you out. That's what Jesus was saying. He was using discernment. When he seen that, they about to stone this lady. Oh, because she's a stoner. Jesus like, hold on. So y'all ain't never did nothing? Y'all ain't never did nothing wrong in the eye of God? Oh, you did. Okay, well, those who didn't, go ahead and throw the stones then. If you never did no sin, go ahead and throw them. Nobody can throw them. They was using perception. If she did something wrong, she needed to be punished. That's straight perception. What Jesus used was discernment. And discernment is I'm not going to say is equivalent, but discernment is similar to having a perspective. Being able to judge without emotions, without a feeling, without how you feel about something. But look at things for the totality. You made 10K, Miss Tracy. That's what's up. We're losing Pop. Oh, my baby. Oh, man, you got to hit me up, KY. You got to hit me up, man. Yeah, man, y'all pray for Pops, man. Y'all pray for Pops, man. Definitely. You already know, Kay. You already know, man. Y'all pray for Pops, man. Damn, bro. I did not want to hear that. Yeah, I've been off here. I've been dealing, with my own little health issues. So I ain't really been on YouTube. I ain't really been on here. So I'm really just getting back the last week or two, like really watching content. Because man, I was having brain spasms. You know how you have muscle spasms? Bro, my brain was spasming. So I didn't know what was going on. I kept getting lightheaded, and I dropped a couple times, and didn't know what happened. So, I had to, I still got to go, around this time, it's hard to get in to see these specialists. So I got to wait till the second week in January. But, yeah, I went to the ER, and I'm happy I went to my wife's job because, when people like people, they put that extra work in. So when I went to to the ER at my wife's job, it was like this newer doctor, man. I don't like taking pills, but man, she did a whole ER doctor, man. She started looking at all my symptoms, and I'm gonna be honest, she got me right. I've been feeling strong. I don't like taking pills, but um, I feel better, man. I'm trying to be here for my kids, so I just got to get healthier. I know what to do. It's just this situation, I've been in. It just hit me hard. I had 50 cc's of fluid on my brain for 3 months. That's a long time, and they said I'm lucky I didn't have brain damage. That they said that much fluid, literally could have drowned my brain, and people, they passed away from it. But I'm still here. I just got to deal with what comes after that. You know what I'm saying? But it's tolerable. I can deal with it. It's not something that I can't fix. I just got to adjust. So that's what I'm doing now, and it's hard, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, 'cause, like, my whole life I've been, man. Look, when I got stabbed, it ripped through my pectoral muscle. Right, broke 3 ribs. A knife. It was a centimeter away from my lung. That's how deep the knife got in my chest. And I'm not a little fat. Like, my chest is muscular. Like, I don't have a bird chest. I got muscle. So it ripped through all that muscle, broke 3 ribs, and almost punctured my lung. And it was, the knives with the serrated, it's like a blade, but it got the serrated edges, like the gaps, like the teeth. So imagine that going in your chest and coming out. So it ripped a lot of the muscle. Like, they had to try to push my chest back together. Like, when it came out, it ripped a lot of the muscle. So I had a gap in my chest. So they had to put it back together. And when they did that, I guess, I don't even know how to explain it. I couldn't lift my hand over my head. I couldn't lift my arm that high. And the doctor said I might not ever be able to lift my arm over my head. And it took me 3 months, but I did it. Right. So I'm used to pushing myself. I had grade 2 or grade 3 lacerations on my lungs. I was coughing up blood. My mom, when the doctor told her what happened, my mom looked at me and started crying. I'm like, hell no, I ain't about to die yet. I was like 28. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm straight. And I said, Mama, look, man, I got on the floor and did 50 push-ups. Like, I'm good. We got this, right? I'm gonna be all right. I pushed through it. They wanted to keep me in the hospital for a week. I think I was in there for like 4 days. Like, let me out this month. I'm good. But I'm so used to pushing myself. But I'm older now, so I can't do that. I can't do that no more. But I got to kill that old habit. I got to kill that old habit. Are you saying Pops is in hospice now? Oh, man. Oh, man. Damn, bro. Damn, that just choked me up, bro. Damn, man. Yeah, praying for Pops, man. But yeah, let me get my butt off here, man. Damn. But man, I appreciate everybody coming through. I try to pop back on tomorrow, man. I try to definitely pop up back on tomorrow. But y'all know what I always say, man. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if I say anything that resonate with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, we out.